everyone? This is Sam, the Frugal Hugel gardener. I'm over here in front of some potted suckers that I separated from some parent plants. The videos of the separation and the potting are down below. But I want to show you when you transplant or pot fruit trees or banana plants or what have you, how the soil should be draining and not setting. So with that said, let me go ahead and fill up the potted suckers, and let me show you how I fill up some potted medium over here that I went ahead and mixed when I did my loquat, my Big Jim loquat seeds. I'll show you how it should be draining. You want well-drained soil so the water goes down, and I'll show you how fast. You don't want that water to set, and you don't want it to set on the inside, and you don't want it to get hard on the inside so the water goes down the side and it doesn't wet everything. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up right here. Going to fill it all the way up to the top. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. Okay, like that. And let's see how long this takes to go down. Now I just watered all these and decided to do the video, but look how fast. See, coming out the bottom, that's coming out the bottom too. These are on pallets, but look how fast right here that's going down. It's well drained. Look how fast this is going down. It's draining nicely. This here is just about drained already from the top, and this here just has, it's just a little bit more on there. See it all dripping down out of the bottom? Okay, so all that water is off of the top over here. Look at that. I'll even put more in there, and I'll put more in here. Okay, so no matter how much you put in, you can fill it up, drain it, fill it up, drain it. It still should flow down fast like that. Because if this stayed like this from the top and this stayed full for a long time, you want it all to drain down within a minute or two or less. If it stays there, that means either it's hard in the middle and it's draining on the inside wall of the pot and it's not getting the inside moist, or it's too hard and it's not loomy enough for it to go all the way through. So you want it well drained. When I planted the loquat seeds, they would rot and shrivel up and not go ahead and sprout if they sat in water. You just want to wet them, let it go down so it's like a sponge, and then go ahead and wet it again in a week, and then let it drain out. You just want that moisture in there. You don't want everything, to water a plant, you don't want water setting in there. You just want water to go through so it can sip on it, stay moist, and then do it again. So look, this is already drained. This is already drained. That's how you go ahead and have well-drained soil. Now to get the soil like this, I did a video on inside using media for sowing seeds, which is different than utilizing potting soil. Now you could go down Lowe's and Home Depot and buy potting soil and do that, as long as it drains you good. I make all my own, and you could do it that way, but you don't want to go ahead and just take regular soil and put that in there, or regular manure and put that in there. You want to make it loomy, so there has to be a number of things in there. So what's really good to put in there is like really chopped up bark, because it doesn't retain water that well and it will drain through. but you also want the perlite in there so it goes all the way on through. Now this doesn't have perlite, but it's nice, loomy sand along with composted chips and manure. I mixed it, has biochar in it, yeah. So there's a number of different things in there, but the main point is no matter what you use, you want it to be drain. Okay, so when I planted my ladyfinger banana plants up front, you see me take my tractor bucket and put over 100 gallons in there, and it just went down and down and down and right through the soil. Now if I put 100 gallons on those plants and it wasn't well drained, it would have sat there for over 24 hours. It would have just sat there. But you've seen it on the video, it just went down and down and down, well drained. And that's how I tell, no matter where I plant my banana plants or anything else, it's well drained. That's the key to it all. Okay, so by creating that crater down there and filling it up with water, especially a bucket, that's a yard bucket, so that's a, you know, I don't know, 100, 200 gallons or whatever. So that's washing down in there to deep water it. So if you had to use a garden hose, put that hose on it, let it run for a long time. You want to get that water to soak all the way down in there so this freshly planted banana plant could start sucking up all that water plus all the nutrients that's in your compost. And then it's going to like where it's planted, spread its roots, suck up the nutrients and grow to be a nice healthy banana plant. And then pretty soon you'll have a nice rack with some nice hands, with some nice fingers, and you'll be enjoying bananas. Okay, so in the compost I just put in there, you'll notice there's grubs. Like over here is one, there's another, and throughout there's grubs. So this is nice, good compost. These grubs will go down in there, break it up some more. And if you notice, right over here is a fish. That came out of my pond. Okay, what do you think? Should I let this become fertilizer? Or should I put it back in the pond? I got a choice. What do y'all think I'm going to do? Should I just go ahead and let this become fertilizer? Or should I bring it over to my pond? Stick around and you'll find out. So here's the answer to the question. There he goes. Okay, so I could have left them over by the banana plant. It would have been good composted fertilizer. I decided to put it back in my pond. Now these fish, I never put them in the pond. The birds did. When the birds come in, they put them in the pond. Don't ask me why, but I got a lot of fish in here, and the birds brought all of them. And another thing I've got hundreds and hundreds of frogs in here. The frogs are the tree ones with the suction. They're all over my banana plants. I would say by the hundreds. Everywhere you look, there's frogs all over the place. And at nighttime, you can hear them all. Every now and then, after a rain, I'll come out here and get some, and my chickens will go nuts after them. I got a video below of chickens going after frogs when I give them some. But anyway, I like having the frogs, I like having the fish and the wildlife. They all come to my pond and they drink out of it. And that's how I tell, no matter where I plant my banana plants or anything else, it's well drained. That's the key to it all. So anyway, hey, this is Sam the Frugal Hugel Gardener. Hope you enjoyed my little short video on potting to plant banana plants or fruit trees or what have you. If you did, give me a like, give me a share. Come on over to my Facebook page. Come on over to my Facebook group. The link is in the description. See you soon.